Greetings, children of the screen, your friendly neighborhood nerd scum here, once again with another Quick Thoughts video. Today, focusing in on RoboCop, Citizen's Arrest #1 from Boom Studios, with contributions from Wood, Coelho, and Garberk. So, this issue starts off as we meet a young police officer whose wife is going into labor, only to find out that he no longer has insurance provided by the city because, basically, a new gentleman has come in and restarted OCP and basically has boughten up everything and disbanded the police and disbanded all city workers and all this kind of thing. So then we basically from there go into just kind of setting up that this is New Detroit, Old Detroit, whatever version of fictional weird cyberpunk Detroit they're doing this time around. Basically, yeah, we have a new OCP who is now taken over and basically is making things worse than ever, as they actually are still once again trying to kind of gingify the area. We also find out that RoboCop has just vanished. He's been out of commission for about 5 years at this point, and no one really knows where he is or what he's doing, and no one's really that concerned with it because these new guys who are taking over and setting things up, they've instituted this new thing called RCOP, or the new RoboCop, which is literally an app on your phone. And with that app, basically what you do is you report people when you see them committing crimes or when you think they might be committing crimes. And you have to pay a small down payment to report it. But if you're right and they get apprehended, then you get a reward on top of your original money back, therefore increasing the amount of people who want to report crimes. And that's where you get the title for the book, Citizen's Arrest. But what we see is that this clearly is not a perfect world. People are reporting things and looking for things to report just as if it's, Pokemon Go or something. Like, it's become a game to people. So at this point, seeing how things have gotten, like the police officer that we're introduced to eventually tracks down RoboCop, and at which point we find that basically the new OCP people reprogrammed him so that he can't even pick up his firearm. But the cop's wife works in, city records and thinks that he can get that she can get him files of the programming so that they can figure out how to break it and bring RoboCop back. And that's kind of where we leave off in this issue. Now, honestly, this issue didn't have that much RoboCop, but it's kind of cool. They spent a lot of time setting up this new world, which is a lot like the previous ones that we've seen, but there's a few little differences here and there. All in all, the writing on this book was solid. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the world. They definitely took elements of the RoboCop satire and kind of mixed it in, although for me, I would have actually liked this to be maybe the satire a little bit stronger. It's definitely incorporating some modern-day political issues, but not in a way that's shoving it in your face or offensive. It's just kind of using things that we can relate to, like good science fiction does, in order to build their world. The art style in the book is very indie, very indicative of Boom Studios, but it is very good, and it works really, really well for this book. Now, again, I should say I'm a big RoboCop fan, so clearly I'm a little bit biased, but I'm really interested to see where this book goes, and I really enjoyed it. Not to mention, awesome variant covers, not really that big a thing, but it's worth mentioning something. So anyway, keeping all that in mind, this week, this book is going to be getting 3.5 out of 5 stars. I really wanted to give it 4, but it's not quite there with this first issue. But I definitely am going to be recommending it. But anyway, guys, those are just my thoughts. Did you check out RoboCop, Citizen's Arrest? If you did, let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, please leave a like and share it with some friends. That's more important now than ever with everything YouTube is changing up on us small YouTubers. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe and hit that little bell so you can get updates on all the dope content I'll have coming out in the future. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you have a good one. Nerd Scum, out.